What's going on, y'all? Welcome to He is the Architect 1111. My name is Tony, or you could call me Tone. And here we are just going to get into what this live is all about and just dip our feet, a little bit in the water. So, the name of the live is going to be called Being Divinely Aligned, BDA. Being divinely aligned is basically something where we're aligned with, spirit, mind, body, and soul to the Creator, the Most High God. And as we are aligned, we'll be able to get downloads internally about, what we're doing, where we're going, what we need to be doing, what we need to stop doing, and all sorts of other stuff like that. But this is a safe space. This isn't some place where you're going to find hate. This isn't some place where you're going to find anger. This isn't some place where you're going to find anything that isn't of light. This isn't darkness. This is all light. So we just want to clarify that. And when I mean we, myself and spirit, just want to clarify that. This is just a blessing. We have some people joining, so I just want to reiterate the name of this live going forth. The name of the channel is He is the Architect 1111, but the name of the live is going to be called BDA, and it is an acronym for Being Divinely Aligned. And again, this is a positive community. Hello, hello, hello. What's going on? There is no negativity. So if you feel that you want to have negativity, please excuse yourself. It was free will for you to join the channel. And by join the channel, I mean just click on it. So if you feel any urge to be negative, if you feel any urge to be condescending, not just to me, but to the other souls that are on this live, please feel free, and I encourage you to log off. YouTube has policies to where they want to protect people, not only online but offline in their mental. So everybody on here isn't coming on here just for themselves. They're coming on here to see what this is about, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to give them and when I mean we, myself and spirit, are going to give them just insight on where spirit is leading. So, being divinely aligned collective, welcome to everybody that's joining. Hello, hello, hello. I send peace, love, and light and blessings to you. And we're going to jump right in. It's about at 5 minutes, so we're going to jump right in. So what being divinely aligned means is we're made in the image of the Creator, right? We are all humans in a flesh body, but we're having an experience because we're all spirit. So because we are made in the image of the Creator, that doesn't give us the power to say we are God. We are made in His image. And I hope you're understanding me. I just want to break down the name because this is my first time on here, so I don't want people to get the wrong idea of what we're doing and where this is going to be going. And to be aligned means to have no inner conflict. It means that you're going to be in alignment, that you're on the same page. So to be divinely aligned means you're in alignment mentally, physically, and spiritually within yourself and within the Creator. With that being said, we're just going to go right into it. And the first thing I wanted to say that Spirit brought to me is give yourself grace. Once you know better, you'll do better. That's a perfect way to open this up because I myself have made so many mistakes. I have made so many poor choices. I have made so many judgments on other people, places, and situations to where some of those things came back to bite me in the butt, metaphorically speaking. But give yourself grace. Because maybe you didn't know better. Maybe you were in a season to where you weren't able to understand what was going on, and you were not open to fully doing the work to understand what was going on, to understand where you were and where you're going. So give yourself grace. Once you know better, you do better. But just to touch on that a little more, if you know better and you're not doing better, that's a choice. And that is something that you have to deal with, because too many times we can say, oh man, I wish I had this, or I'm going through this. And you have the tools to actually apply to get yourself out of said situation, but you're choosing to stay in it for whatever reason. So I just want to say, don't hold on to old cycles. Don't hold on to old ways of living. Once you see that you can change, do it, because you changing may be a testimony to somebody else who isn't necessarily at that point of change, but they're at that point to where they want to make a change, and they may be looking at you from afar saying, wow, if so-and-so did it, I could do it. Wow, if so-and-so is overcoming this, and they may know a little of your story, and they could say, hey, you know what? Wow, I can do this as well. So once you know to do better, use that. And that's what we call wisdom. Wisdom is gained over time. You don't just become wise. You become wise over time through life experiences. You become wise through learning and seeing what's going on. And you apply those lessons, you apply those experiences into other situations that you'll be able to move forward in. I just want to say that, nobody comes out of the womb with wisdom. You only gain wisdom through going through life. And if you choose to learn the lesson and apply said lesson to another experience, then you'll continually increase. But if you're not using the wisdom that was given to you, that you learned, and you choose to continuously do the same thing, that's called insanity, and expecting to get a different result. So give yourself grace. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's going to have it all together, especially not me. And once you know better, do better. The second thing is we all have gifts. Only way to unlock them is to stay with the shits. And with the shits is an acronym. If you look at one of my other shorts, I said Jesus was with the shits. And shits is an acronym for staying heavily in tune. And if you're staying heavily in tune, that means vertically you're here. This is horizontally, and that's with the community, how we interact with people. But vertically is how we understand what's going on with the Most High God. So once you understand what's going on this way, you can better perform and better be of service to other people this way in the community, because that's what this all is about. It's not about self. It's about being better for others, for sharing and spreading the word, not just the word of God. I'm talking about just information that could help somebody get further, information that could save somebody a lot of time from doing and falling in the same mistakes that you may have. They could say, hey, you know what? I saw this person do that. I'm gonna go around it. I saw this person do this. I don't have to do that because I paid attention and they gave me this jewel. So we all have gifts, whether it be, service, cooking, discernment, speaking, whatever your gift is. You'll only be able to unlock it if you have a relationship with the Most High. And that relationship with the Most High isn't just going to come by osmosis. It's going to come by intentionality. What you focus on grows. So if you focus on negativity, that's going to expand. If you focus on positivity, that's going to expand as well. It's all for you?
Yeah.
Cool. Did you need a bag?
Actually, I need cigarettes. I guess in that case.
Which
Can I get some Marlboro Slates, 100s, please?
Slates, 100s, right here. Menthols, right?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha.
Flag green.
No, I don't need it.
You said you look good.
Nah, man, I've seen you look seasoned, man.
Definitely were seasoned.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
What
So you are at $29. smooth.
Thank you, buddy.
You already know it, man. So hey guys, back to what I was saying. We all have gifts, and the only way that those gifts can actually, be sharpened and be unlocked is if we actually have a relationship with the Most High. Any relationship that you give attention to is going to grow. So that relationship that you use with the Most High, He's going to give you the ability to see your purpose and see the thing that you do so effortlessly. That's your gift. And He's going to be able to allow you to sharpen that. Now, using that, it goes into the third thing, what I want to talk about. How you steward your gift shows the reverence that you have for the Most High.
Hey, real quick, bud. You charged me twice for those Buddy Buddies. Can I just go grab another bag?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. You sure I can take it off?
No, that's fine. No, yeah. I'd rather. It's not good. I'll take a second bag.
No problem, man. No problem,
Big.
big. Yeah, no, you know what, man? When I hit it, I thought I hit the cigarettes, so that's my bag.
It's all good.
Absolutely, man.
Nothing wrong with more snacks.
Hey, look. Snack away, dude. Did you want the receipt still?
Okay.
Cool.
Very nice.
You as well, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
So how you steward your gifts reflects the reverence that you have for the Creator. So if you're out here and you're using said gift where you may have a great voice, and instead of using that to encourage, motivate, or even speak life into people, you use it by speaking gossip. You use it by cutting into people. You use it for manipulation. You use it for self-gain. Now, eventually it's going to catch up with you. You know, the law of the universe and karma are real. And it says it in the word of God. God is not mocked. Whatever a man sows, that shall he reap. So the reverence that you have for the gift shows how much you respect the Creator. And then on top of that, the double bonus is, shout out to that skit, Double Rainbow. Double Rainbow. If you've seen it, you know. But the gift of not only showing reverence to the Creator, you actually allow the Creator to see that you respect the gift. So your gift is going to actually sharpen because you're having reverence for it. So whatever you show reverence for, which isn't just submission, it's actually respect. Whatever you show reverence and respect for is actually going to grow. You're actually going to be able to see that, hey, you know what? This is something that I'm actually not just gifted with, but that I want to use in the right way. And if you're using it in the right way, you never know what can happen. You know, your gift will make room for you and allow you to stand before great men. I believe that's in the Bible, but it's not just going to be just biblical talk here. We're going to use all aspects of life. And when I mean we, I mean myself in spirit and all of you guys that are in the chat. I just want to say thank you, not only for joining, but for tuning in. And for everybody that isn't subscribed, if you do subscribe or like anything, just know that it is seen. Just know that it is appreciated, and it's not just for, you know, happenstance that you came across the video. I do believe in divine timing, and I do believe in things happen for a reason. So if you're on this live, you may be on this live just like, hey man, I want to see what this light-skinned dude is talking about. Or, hey man, you know what? I follow him. I'm subscribed. I want to get a deeper understanding of what BDA is. Again, being divinely aligned collective. This is a collective. You know, we're chosen. And as chosen ones, light bearers, people who are choosing to do the work, it isn't easy. So shout out to everybody that's not only on here, but shout out to the people who aren't on here who may watch this live later. Shout out to you. The journey isn't meant to be easy for us because we're choosing to do what most people won't, shine light. It's easier to vibrate low. It's harder to vibrate at a high frequency and not just vibrate, but stay there. That doesn't mean that we're without, you know, imperfections or blemishes or moments where we're not as bright as we should be, which means like, you know, life happens and we feel things. That just means that we're working through it as well. And as a collective, I want that to be the main thing, that this is not just a place where you can grow, but a place to where people can ask questions and talk to one another and share testimonies and share things that help them to where other people can overcome as well. You're only as strong as the other piece of the link that you're attached to, but we're breaking all bondage. Okay, we're not going to be stuck mentally, we're not going to be stuck physically, we're not going to be stuck socially, we're not going to be stuck financially. This is a channel that is devoted to not only empowering and speaking life, but breaking all codes. And when I mean codes, I mean the code of poverty, the code of immoral living, the code of self-sabotage. You know, these are all codes that were downloaded into us by the way we were raised, by the things that we encountered. And we're breaking all those codes, we're shattering them, and we're creating new things, new beginnings. So again, being divinely aligned, we're made in his image. That means we're aligned with the creator. But most importantly, this is a collective, so it's not just me. You know, it's going to be you guys doing the work as well. I'm just a vessel. And if I'm just a vessel, your vessels as well, share with me too, you know, share, you know, because that's how we grow. But at the end of the day, growth only happens if you're being intentional. And by being intentional, I mean showing up. And however much I need to be on here to show up, that's going to happen. But for right now, I'm on here. I'm introducing not only myself, but introducing what this is about. And I just want to say not only thank you, but I'm sending love and light your way. And whatever is going on, just know that you're more than an overcomer. But also know that you have the tools. Give yourself grace. Give yourself grace. Once you know better, you'll do better. Okay? You have a gift. It's your job to figure out what your gift is. And once you figure out what that gift is, the third thing it is for you to do is steward that gift correctly. Because what you don't respect will be taken away. So that doesn't mean you out here like you hot shit and you, oh, I do this and I do. Nah, we seen what happens when people do that. They fall. Arrogance isn't something that the creator likes. You know, God is closest to the brokenhearted and saves those as such that have a contrite spirit. Psalm 34:18. But it also says God rejects the proud and gives more what? More grace to the humble. Humility is key in life. And I'm not saying that you need to walk with your tail between your legs, but you do need to walk with a confidence and an assurance that you're not better than anybody, but that you're uniquely set apart. And that's what being divinely aligned is. It's about knowing that you're not better than anybody, but you're set apart and you have a purpose. And it's your job to walk in that gift and find your purpose, respect that purpose, and share it. Because there's other people out there who are just like you, who may not have a voice. And that's what I have. I have a voice. That's one of my gifts. So I want to steward this gift and not just treat it as something common, but with reverence. Guys, we've been on here for about 19 minutes. We started off with about 12 people. We dropped down to 1. So I just want to say to the person that's on here right now, thank you. To the person that logged off, we appreciate you. To those that'll come in and rewatch this video, just know that we will continue to do more lives. And we're going to talk about whatever spirit leads me to. But tonight, this was just an introduction, just to get my feet wet, and for you to see what this is about. Check out the videos, check out the shorts. It's going to be more content coming. I'm only going to get better because my spirit is only going to increase. As I continually increase in wisdom and increase in understanding not only the gift that I have, I'll be able to understand how I can steward it, package it, and give it to you guys so that you can unlock your own gifts and, you know, spread and do other things with your gifts and do the same thing I'm doing, maybe in this capacity, maybe in another capacity. I know I'm rambling a little bit, but we're going to get there. This is the first of however many, you know, more of these we have. So again, I thank you. Blessings to you. God is not only good, he is great, not only in the good things, but also in the uncomfortable things. And I just want to let you know, this too shall pass, and celebrate where you're at. Be present. Check out the content that I have. Check out the shorts. And just know, man, you're here for a reason. It's up for you to find out what that reason is. And once you do, it's up for you to spread it. Being divinely aligned. And just know, it's only up from here. Peace, love, and light, and blessings. And we'll talk to you soon. Take care.